So if you can tell us your name and position and company you work with.
Sure. My name is Bill Miller. I'm a senior tech manager here at Chubb Personal Insurance. I'll do that again without this there. My name is Bill Miller. I'm a senior tech manager here at Chubb Personal Insurance.
And how are you involved with the WOS program here at Chubb?
I got involved somewhere in the summer, helping to recruit some of the folks who've joined and set up the training, and then eventually assigning them to the various teams that they've worked on.
And what would you say your experience has been like in working with WOS consultants specifically?
It's been great, mainly because the folks that work here in our IT department were just clamoring for some new folks to come in and who they could spread their expertise. We have a lot of folks in the department who've been here for 15, 20, 25 years, and they're looking for an influx, a pipeline of new blood, and we got that with the WS folks. Working with WS has been great. We've been able to put some folks with a great work ethic and mix them in with our existing teams of people who've been on the Chubb staff for 15, 20, 25 years, and the response has been excellent. A lot of people spending extra time with them, eager to learn, and we've had folks that just are very happy with where we're going with this.
And would you say there's any sort of difference between your experience in working with WOS consultants versus anyone else that you would bring on to hire typically?
Yeah, actually, that's a great point. Working with WS has been wonderful because of the work ethic the folks bring. Some of the folks are at a stage in their life where they're looking for what's the next thing. What am I going to work on? I've worked with developers, engineers that are right out of college. They kind of know what they want to do, and in many cases it doesn't match with the technologies we use here at Chubb. So we've got some older technologies, and we're looking for people with a work ethic and who want a career and not necessarily specifically tied to a technology. And this situation's been great because of that.
And would you say there are any differences between working with WOS versus any other sort of like employment agency maybe Chubb has used in the past?
My experience with WS has been different than working with other contracting agencies because they're very specific to technology. Working with WS was more specific to a person's desire to work and to find a career. It's totally different. Everything else has seemed more, I have a technology, find me a match. This has been, hey, we have a series of technologies and a lot of work that we need to do on a day in and day out basis. I need some people who really want to come in and work hard.
So can you describe a little bit about the role that the client service manager plays and how that impacts working with WS and the kind of talent and service that you're getting here?
It's a different experience working with the WS client service manager because I've never had that type of role before. When I work with a regular contracting agency, they drop somebody off, they might check in every so often. With our client service manager, Marcia Hook, she's here a lot. She's part of the Chubb family, and it helps. And she stops by all the time to find out what I need, and it's a nice feeling. And I think she probably agrees. She feels a little bit part of the Chubb family.
Is there anything else I haven't thought of asking you'd want to say about just like WOS and?
Well, if I could say something specific to Laurent, if I could,
that would be great too.
Yeah. So specific to Laurent's situation, I think Laurent came in and has become part of an existing team that they were pretty much a well-oiled machine, and Laurent came in and he's absolutely part of that. And it's because he has drive to learn things on his own. So people will invest time with you if you put something back into it, and that's exactly what he's doing. I couldn't be happier with that, and honestly, I didn't predict it would work out that well. So the feedback's been wonderful, and it's great.